Esteemed viewers, welcome to this transformative journey we're about to embark upon together. Today, we'll delve into the fascinating realm of mental prowess and explore how we can harness it to manifest abundance and prosperity in our lives. Prepare yourselves for an experience that will revolutionize your perspective on wealth and financial well-being. Picture yourself standing before a vast ocean of possibilities. The waves of abundance gently lap at the shore, carrying with them infinite opportunities. Can you feel the breeze of prosperity caressing your face? This is the scenario I want you to envision as we begin our journey together. Many of us have grown up with the belief that money is scarce, difficult to obtain, and that only a fortunate few can enjoy true financial abundance. But allow me to pose a question. What if everything we've been taught about money was merely an illusion? What if the true nature of the universe was abundance rather than scarcity? The great philosopher Ralph Waldo Emerson once said, "Money often costs too much." But what did he truly mean by this statement? Perhaps he was inviting us to reflect on the real cost of our limiting beliefs about money. How much are we paying for believing that money is scarce? How many opportunities are we missing due to our fear of lack? Let me share a personal anecdote. A few years ago, I found myself in a dire financial situation. I had lost my job, my savings were dwindling, and the fear of scarcity consumed me day and night. Every time I looked at my bank account, I felt a tightness in my chest and a sense of despair that seemed endless. It was during this time that I discovered the principles of manifestation and the power of the mind. Initially, I confess I was skeptical. How could I change my financial reality simply by changing my thoughts? It seemed too good to be true. However, I decided to give it a chance. What did I have to lose? I began practicing visualization daily. I closed my eyes and imagined living in abundance. I saw my bank account overflowing with money, visualized myself helping others with my wealth, and felt the joy and freedom that comes with financial prosperity. At first, nothing seemed to change in my external reality. But something was shifting within me. Gradually, I began to notice small miracles in my life. A friend offered me a temporary job, then a business opportunity emerged that I hadn't seen before. My attitude towards money began to change. Instead of viewing it as something scarce and difficult to obtain, I began to see it as an abundant energy that flowed freely in my life. And this is where the power of our words and thoughts comes into play. As the great William Shakespeare said, "There is nothing either good or bad, but thinking makes it so." Our words and thoughts have incredible power to shape our reality. When we constantly complain about lack of money, we're sending a message to the universe that this is our reality. It's as if we're shouting to the cosmos, "I don't have enough. I'll never have enough." And the universe, in its infinite wisdom, responds, "Your wish is my command." But what if we changed our internal dialogue? What if, instead of complaining about lack, we began to express gratitude for the abundance we already have in our lives? This is a powerful concept that has been taught by many spiritual masters throughout history. Let me share a simple yet powerful technique that can help you change your relationship with money. Every time you feel tempted to complain about lack of money, stop and repeat these words: wealth in my pocket and wealth in my hand, prosperity in my home and abundance in the bank. Money flows to me like a river to the sea, as easy, fun, and magical as counting 1, 2, 3. It may seem simple, even childish, but I assure you there's profound power in these words. By repeating them, we're reprogramming our subconscious to accept abundance as our natural reality. Think of it as a way to hack our brain. When we repeat these words with joy and conviction, we're creating new neural connections that associate money with positive feelings of abundance and ease. But don't stop there. Take it a step further and clap while repeating these words. The physical act of clapping not only breaks the pattern of worry but also releases endorphins, the happiness hormones. It's as if we're celebrating abundance before it manifests in our physical reality. Now, some of you might be thinking, this sounds too simple. How can a simple rhyme change my financial situation? And it's a valid question. But let me ask you another question. What do you have to lose by trying? The great Albert Einstein once said, "Insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results." If what you've been doing so far hasn't brought you the financial abundance you desire, Why not try something new? Remember, the universe responds to our energetic vibrations. When we constantly focus on lack and scarcity, that's what we attract into our lives. But when we shift our focus to abundance and gratitude, we begin to tune into the frequency of prosperity. Imagine for a moment that you're like a radio. You can tune into the station of scarcity, full of static and negative messages, or you can tune into the station of abundance, broadcasting messages of prosperity and infinite opportunities. The choice is yours, but it's not just about repeating words or visualizing. The real magic happens when we align our thoughts, words, and actions with our desires. If we say we want abundance but continue to act from a place of fear and scarcity, we're sending contradictory messages to the universe. That's why it's crucial that we begin to act as if we're already abundant. How would someone who has all the money they need behave? How would they walk? How would they talk? How would they treat others? Start embodying that abundant version of yourself right now. I remember when I began practicing this in my own life. At first, I felt like an imposter. How could I act as if I were abundant when my bank account said otherwise? But I persisted. I began to walk with more confidence, to speak more assuredly about my projects, and to treat others with a generosity I hadn't allowed myself before, and something magical began to happen. People started responding differently to me. New business opportunities emerged. Money began to flow in unexpected ways. It wasn't overnight, but gradually, my financial reality began to align with my new abundance mindset. Now, it's important that we understand this isn't about denying the reality of our current circumstances. If you have debts or are going through financial difficulties, I'm not asking you to ignore that. What I'm asking is that you change your perspective on those circumstances. Instead of seeing your debts as a burden, what if you saw them as an opportunity to demonstrate your ability to create abundance? Instead of seeing your current job as a limitation, what if you saw it as a springboard to greater opportunities? The great poet Rumi once said, "Sell your cleverness and buy bewilderment." In the context of our discussion on abundance, we could interpret this as an invitation to let go of our old limiting beliefs about money and open ourselves to new possibilities. Let me share another powerful exercise that you can incorporate into your daily routine. Each morning, before you start your day, take a moment to express gratitude for the abundance that already exists in your life. It can be something as simple as being thankful for the air you breathe, for the roof over your head, for the food on your table. By focusing on what we already have, we're sending a powerful message to the universe. I am grateful for the abundance in my life and I'm ready to receive more. It's as if we're opening the floodgates for more abundance to flow towards us. And here's another powerful secret. Gratitude not only attracts more abundance, but it also makes us feel abundant right now. When we're truly grateful for what we have, we experience a sense of richness and fullness that no amount of money can buy. Now, some of you might be thinking, but what if I have a real financial emergency? How can I maintain this abundance mindset when the bills are piling up? It's a valid question and a situation many of us have faced at some point in our lives. The key is to maintain calm and mental clarity even in the midst of the storm. Remember, panic and excessive worry only cloud our judgment and prevent us from seeing solutions that may be right in front of us. Instead of falling into panic, take a moment to breathe deeply and repeat our affirmation: wealth in my pocket and wealth in my hand, prosperity in my home and abundance in the bank. Money flows to me like a river to the sea, as easy, fun, and magical as counting 1, 2, 3. Then, from that place of calm and clarity, begin to seek solutions. Are there expenses you can temporarily reduce? Are there skills you can monetize? Are there people in your network who can offer you opportunities? Remember, every challenge is a disguised opportunity. Every financial crisis is an invitation to grow, to learn, and to expand our capacity to create abundance. The great Henry Ford once said, "Whether you think you can, or you think you can't, you're right." This phrase encapsulates a profound truth about the power of our beliefs. If we believe we can overcome our financial challenges and create abundance in our lives, we'll find a way to do it. If we believe we're doomed to scarcity, that belief will manifest in our reality. So I ask you, what do you choose to believe? Do you choose to believe in scarcity and limitation? Or do you choose to believe in the infinite abundance of the universe? The choice is yours, and it's a choice you make in every moment of every day. Every time you complain about lack of money, you're choosing scarcity. Every time you express gratitude for the abundance in your life, you're choosing prosperity. Let me share one last story before we conclude. A few years ago, I met a man who had lost everything in a financial crisis. His business had gone bankrupt, he had lost his house, and he found himself living in his car. But instead of falling into despair, he decided to change his perspective. He began to see his situation as an opportunity to reinvent himself. Every morning, he woke up and expressed gratitude for the new day, for the opportunity to start anew. He repeated abundance affirmations and visualized the success he wanted to achieve. Gradually, things began to change. He found a temporary job that allowed him to rent a small room. Then, a business idea began to take shape in his mind. With determination and an abundance mindset, he started building his new business from scratch. Today, that man owns a successful company and lives a life of financial abundance. But most importantly, he has maintained his attitude of gratitude and his abundance mindset. He still wakes up every morning expressing gratitude for everything he has and visualizing an even more prosperous future. This story reminds us that no matter what our current situation is, we always have the power to choose our perspective and, therefore, to shape our future. So, dear viewers, I invite you to start changing your relationship with money today. Stop complaining about lack and start celebrating abundance. Repeat our affirmation with joy and conviction: wealth in my pocket and wealth in my hand, prosperity in my home and abundance in the bank. Money flows to me like a river to the sea, as easy, fun, and magical as counting 1, 2, 3. Visualize the abundance you desire in your life. Act as if you're already prosperous. Express gratitude for everything you already have. And above all, maintain faith in your ability to create the abundant life you deserve. Remember, the universe is abundant and waiting to shower you with prosperity. You just need to open yourself to receive it. Abundance is your birthright. Claim that right today. And so, dear viewers, we conclude our journey today. But remember, this is just the beginning. Each day is a new opportunity to manifest abundance in your life. Every moment is an invitation to tune into the frequency of prosperity. As we part ways, I encourage you to carry this message of abundance with you. Let it permeate every aspect of your life. Share it with others, for in sharing abundance, we create more of it. And remember, the journey to financial freedom and prosperity is not just about accumulating wealth, but about becoming the best version of yourself. In the words of the great Mahatma Gandhi, be the change you wish to see in the world. If you wish to see a world of abundance, start by embodying that abundance within yourself. Let your thoughts, words, and actions reflect the prosperity you wish to manifest, and as you go about your day, remember to stay open to the opportunities that surround you. The universe has a way of presenting us with exactly what we need, often in the most unexpected ways. Your next big break, your next financial windfall, could be just around the corner. Stay alert, stay positive, and most importantly, stay abundant in your mindset. Before we conclude, I'd like to leave you with one final thought. Money, in its essence, is simply a tool. It's a means to an end, not the end itself. The true measure of wealth is not in the amount of money we accumulate, but in the richness of our experiences, the depth of our relationships, and the positive impact we have on the world around us. So, as you embark on this journey of manifesting abundance, remember to keep a balanced perspective. Seek not just financial wealth, but also wealth of spirit, wealth of knowledge, and wealth of love. For when we are truly abundant in all areas of our life, that's when we experience the deepest sense of fulfillment and joy. Thank you for joining me on this transformative journey. May your path be filled with abundance, prosperity, and endless possibilities. Until next time, keep manifesting, keep believing, and keep embracing the abundant life that is your birthright. Farewell, and may the universe conspire in your favor.